Hey guys, Christopher Bruce back at you, Mr. Delaware Gives with Delaware's largest giving day. DoMore24DE.org. Coming up March 2nd and 3rd. Get excited. Right now, we're going to be talking with Dan Stapp from the City Theater Company. Dan, what's going on? What are you guys doing in preparation of this big day? It's a monster. It's awesome. We're having fun with it. I can't wait to hear.
Oh, we're so excited. We have so many great productions lined up this year between our improv and the various main stage productions we have at CTC. So we're just so excited and honored to be a part of this initiative.
Yeah, I mean, and you're the executive director of the Fearless Improv over there at City Theater Company. So you're no stranger to a little back and forth. So this is good. That puts us in a good spot, right? Just don't drop the ball, right? That's right. Keep it going.
No pressure.
Yeah, no, we're going to be fine. So what is it about this campaign in particular that is really unique and ultimately gets you guys excited to participate, and why people at home should be as well?
Well, it's a few things. So we're one of the few theater companies that actually pays our artists. And we're talking actors, comedians, improvisers, musicians, designers, costumers, tech crew. So It's really cool to have this local community theater feel that's able to give back to those who are able to give their talents to CTC. And also we're looking this year to expand our educational initiative. So we're looking to create an improv summer camp for tweens and teens this July and August. Awesome. And we're also looking to expand our team building workshops as well for both corporate and private groups, using a lot of the tenets of improvisation to really help foster better communication, better active listening, really do things to really help bolster the community.
That's awesome. And as a performer myself, it's great to hear you're taking care of people. That's important. And just in general, we're all here to take care of you as a nonprofit and all the amazing missions and nonprofits throughout the state of Delaware. I think 450 plus participated last year during the campaign, and we raised over $2.6 million collectively. Unbelievable achievement. We're working to see what we can do to break that this year. It is a milestone that we've definitely created. It's a mountain that we put up ourselves, but we're going to do our best to make it happen. And hopefully you, along with all of us, can do that together.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So what is something that maybe you guys are working on specifically? You mentioned a bunch of programs, but a lot of times nonprofits have some specific goals in mind when it relates to the campaign. So what are you guys aiming at?
So what we're aiming to do is to be able to continue to pay our artists and our core staff, which again is really unique to our organization. Gifts of any amount are appreciated because the beauty of CTC is that we have a distinct brand of intimate theatrical experiences. So it allows us to keep our prices affordable, support local talent, allowing our theater and comedy community to see things through our eyes.
Why are the arts so important? I'm just gonna keep it simple.
It's catharsis. I mean, especially after the last couple of years.
Yeah.
I think it really underscored how important the arts are. It's an ability to just lose yourself, whether we're talking about a comedy show, whether we're talking about a theatrical show, whether we're talking about a museum. There's just so much beauty in art to really be able to allow you to immerse yourself and art is subjective. And so for each of us to be able to take what we can or what we want to out of art. And then, I always talk about with the improv shows, it's cool. Sometimes when you see audience members debate what they think actually happened in our scene, and everybody has their own interpretation of things.
Yeah.
Again, I think that really, the arts for me is something that's been near and dear for my entire life, but really I think the pandemic underscored, especially when we were without it for so long, how important the arts really are.
Well, we're funny creatures, us humans, and we all see through our own little lenses, which are unique to ourselves. So that's so funny to hear that the same thing viewed by a group of people seen very differently by some, right? And you're like, well, okay, that's interesting, but I didn't see it that way. But that's part of the beauty of it, is that they can experience it how they want to interpret it. And it really provides an escape, all right? You think about weekend getaways or going on vacation, that's great, but it's not that practical to be able to do that all the time. You might be able to get away once a year, maybe you do a couple weekend trips or whatever, but those few hours that you spend at the theater go a long way as well to provide similar escapes to allow us to recharge, to refuel, to refocus, and to get back into the grind of daily life. And I think it is really super important. So it's amazing that you guys are doing what you're doing.
Thank you. Thank you. It's something we love to do and we're incredibly passionate about.
Yeah. So how do people learn more about you guys? How do they follow you? How do they get involved?
Yep. So you can follow us on our Facebook page, which is
Yeah.
City Theater Company, and that's Theater ER. And we also have a website, city-theater.org. That's where you can find out about our upcoming shows, our upcoming classes. We'll be holding auditions later in the spring for our improv troupe, so you'll be able to get all that information through both our website and our Facebook page.
That's awesome. Well, good to hear. Keep up the great work, making our community a better place and allowing us to escape from our everyday life, because we need it. So that's awesome. Good luck with everything with the campaign and beyond. To learn more about City Theater Company and all the other great nonprofits, be sure to visit domore24de.org. We will see you on Delaware's largest giving day, March 2nd and 3rd.